Clyde's got his boots on, sitting in the old recliner, screen glow with pixel barns, ain't nobody finding. Tractors on the TV, harvesting the rows, corn and wheat in perfect lines, how that bounty grows. Kids around the kitchen, but Clyde don't even hear. He's facing down tornadoes, fighting virtual fears, ranching through the seasons from summer to the frost, clicking through the hayfields where no seed is lost. Playing farmer on a screen feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tired. Clyde's farm simulator keeps his old soul on fire. Grandpa's dusty tractor still sitting in the shed, but Clyde's got a new one in that digital homestead. Plowing through the night, moonlight on the hay, dreaming of the harvest in an artificial way. Wife hollers dinner time, but he's in a virtual trance, swatting at mosquitoes in a make-believe expanse. Cornfield in the software, chickens on the move. Life's a lot simpler when you don't need to prove. Playing farmer on a screen feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tired. Clyde's farm simulator keeps his old soul on fire. Playing farmer on the screen feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pew, got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tossed. Clyde's farm simulator never will expire. Playing farmer on a screen feels so real and true. Got his heart in every pixel, doing what he loved to do. Sun setting o'er the fields, his hands never tired. Clyde's farm simulator keeps his old soul on fire. Oh, never will expire.
Welcome back to Clyde's farm, and welcome to episode, I don't know anymore, I think it's episode 4 of Hinterland by Omatana. If you haven't watched it before, we've started from scratch. We bought a plot of land, a lot of trees on it, and we've managed to, so far we have mowed this field here, which is part of our land. We sold the silage bales, got some money, put a sawmill in, and as you can see we are producing in the sawmill. But since the last episode, let's just go up here so we can see, I have been round and chopped all the trees on our land. Now I've left the wood laying about because there's nothing really that we want to do on this land at the moment. We've got 71,000 in the bank, and that is going down because A, we've got a loan, and B, we are renting a tractor at the moment. It doesn't actually tell me how much wood chip we've got, not that we can pick it up at the moment. So I just wanted to show everybody what we're doing. As you can see, we filled our sawmill up, and the plan is possibly every day, maybe every other day, or every month, every other month in game, we will come and fill it back up with wood. We will keep producing what we are producing, and every morning we'll go and sell whatever we've got, because I have got my eye on this plot of land next to us. It's going to cost us almost £80,000, but I like it because it's got that little bit of lake in it, and I think what we can do is all the way up here, round here, round here, round here, we can mow for our silage bales, And then eventually what I might do is, maybe not there, maybe here is maybe where we will start building our home, a sort of interlagos between the lakes. But that's a long way off at the moment. So what we're going to do, we're going to head back to the caravan. We are going into sleep mode. We'll get up in the morning. Now this grass here on this field will be ready to mow. We'll sell what we can sell, top up our sawmill if required, and hopefully we'll have enough money that we can go and rent the mowers again after purchasing that second field, just so that we've got a lot more to mow. Now what I would really like to do, so ideal world, whatever we got over here to sell makes us enough money to A, buy that piece of land, 80,000, and B, buy our own baler, 60,000. So we really need 140,000, which I'm not convinced that we're going to get from that lot, but let's go and sell it. Let's see what we get. We've got to be careful around here because of all the tree stumps. Now, I don't want to remove the tree stumps until we've got all the logs done. What should we take first? We'll do the prefab last. Large wood pallets. Let's have a go at that. Because if we do the prefab walls last, just in case we get any more. So we've got them. And we're still going. But we're going to do a bit of wiggling so we don't push them too far. Do that. Right, okay, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to back out that way. Go this way. Then we should, in theory, not too worried if we push them out of the way because we're going to collect them very shortly. Right, let's get them strapped up and let's get them over to the port sold. So we are into November. We've got 3 pallets of wood beams and 4 pallets of planks long. Let's see what we get for them. So our target is 140,000. Not convinced we're going to get that, but there is only one way to find out. Okay, 30,000 there, so we're 42,000 short, so I don't think we're quite going to make it. So if we don't, plan B will be buy that piece of land but not buy the baler, just rent it. Right, what are we going to load next? Doghouse, metal pallet, Euro pallets. Maybe the Euro pallets. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, they are. Okay. So we've got 7 pallets of planks. obviously anything we bale today as silage, we're not going to be able to sell till tomorrow. But at that point, it should give us half a decent amount of money. And we've got so much wood laying about that the sawmill is just going to keep going and going and going. 9 grand there, we'll probably get 10 here. Less. So 114,000. I think we're going to come up just short. Right, let's change this to fan wall pallets is what we want. Not bales. Refab wall pallets. Copy them. And that is our limit. We can only take 2 of those. This little trailer. That's some wrongs. Everything's strapped on. So if we get 26 grand for these, we're in business. I don't think we will. We might go, if we're doing 2 fields, we might go up to the next bale size. So I think we did 125s first time round. Alright, let's drop them in there. See what they give us. Yeah, we're 8 grand short. That's not too bad. Which means next time we mow, we'll buy the baler. Unless we've come up with another plan before then. But you can see that that bit of land there is now looking a bit bare. We may just leave the sawmill there. We might plough around it. This might just end up being our super duper grass field. Because it is a bit uphill down dale. I think we've decided that we are going to do cows and productions revolving around milk. Now, there's quite a few to choose from. We may even do them all. But I might look at cow pastures, which is something I've personally never done before. So what mower did we get last time? Did we go for the Pottinger? I think we did, didn't we? So that's horrendously expensive, and we just, I don't think we've got the horsepower to run those. I don't think we've got 300 odd horsepower. So I think it's going to be these again. Let's lease them because we more than get our money back. So just over 4 grand to lease, but we made quite a bit of money last time on the silage bales. Obviously we're going to have to also we'll also have to lease the baler, and we've still got our pallet of silage additive there. Which I'm not sure we'll use this time on a rented baler, but we might use it next time. So let's get over to the edge of our field. Before we do that, we need to buy the other field, don't we? So farmland, buy. There we go. So we can see exactly where we mowed last time. So let's lower that, turn it on, front power, unfold that, turn it on, and we need to do that's on wide spreading, so we want swath dropping. There we go. Leave our grass nice line. So this time we've got a bigger area to mow. Actually know where our field boundary is, but I'm sure we'll find it. This is going to be a little bit tricky than it was last time because of the way that farm sim sort of gets out of it. We could also take the way I don't sort of gets out. I'm not sure that we're going to end up keeping that sawmill forever, so I don't really want to waste too much time, effort and money on trying to sort that out when it will probably change in the future. So our land obviously goes down here. We do what we did last time. We'll try and do the edges. Okay, there's something in there. I'll tell you what's in there. The edge of the map is in there, so we need to be heading this way. Sort of 90 degrees. Explore this just in case there's something valuable to collect. go inside. Doesn't look like there's anything in there, does it? That's a shame. Boom, 30 grand. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the purchase of our baler. Right, so in theory, we should be able to head straight across here and join up with where we started. But we're just mowing a piece of somebody else's grass for them. So hopefully that money doesn't go down before we can get to the shop and buy a baler. We will buy a baler. We will fill it up with silage additive, and we will do the monster nails. That means less bales, which means less backwards and forwards to sell them, which means using less diesel. So we do a double head round, and then we know we've got enough room to turn the tractor around each end of the field. Even though it's a bit of a weird shape. This will make us some money tomorrow. And then I suppose we're going to have to make a decision on, are we going to keep both of these fields going on grass, or do we start investing maybe in some small equipment to get this part of the field, this plot of land, ploughed up, seeded, and start granting the crop. So when we do cows, I don't think, actually, I'm going to say we need straw, but I'll have to have a look at cow pastures, because I'm pretty sure when you do the pastures you don't get manure and you don't get slurry. You definitely don't get manure because you don't put bedding in, because they're basically sleeping in the field. So we don't need straw. We can either go for a fast growing crop like, I don't know, oat, usually around 4 months, or we can go for a less yielding crop, but one that will make us more money in the long run, like a canola, which tends to take about 8 months. But that also means, because we haven't got like harvester money and stuff like that, it would mean that we're only hiring a harvester every 18 the baler's going to cost us about 60,000. That would be a purchase for us, definitely. So what it might mean is we just let both of these plots of land regrow with grass until the next mow, and then at that point we may be able to do something along the lines of cedar. That's a bad plan, although we know how quickly my plans change. So don't take that as gospel. So I'm hoping we make half decent money out of this silage in December. So December, January is the time to sell it anyway. I'm going to have that steady income from the sawmill. Adverse to renting equipment that we need. Certainly not adverse to buying second hand. We haven't checked the second hand market today, but we might do that once we finish the mowing, just in case they pops up, you never know. Silage bales is always a good way to make some money when you haven't got much of another income. Especially when I call this meadow grass, when it's just going to grow on its own, you haven't had to seed it, fertilise it, anything like that. The yield is as good as planting your own grass. But then the costs are not as high, so especially at the start, this is a decent way to keep the coffers half decent anyway. Thinking about cows, we're going to have to find a... I do like to feed the cows on TMR because you just don't get any problems going forward then, so we're going to have to find some sort of maybe a TMR making silo production plant, something along them lines, rather than trying to get all the individual components and mix it myself, which I've never ever been successful at. Starts off with grass in some way, shape or form. So possibly this, our original plot of land, we may keep as grass going forwards. We may, once we've got the equipment, plough it out, plant some grass, just to get that better yield. And obviously once we've cleared the wood from up the hill there and it's all gone through the sawmill, we can make a decision on whether we keep the sawmill for other trees going forwards and make the field go around it, or whether we're going to sell the sawmill and not flatten out the land, but flatten out bits where the sawmill are, and make the whole thing grass. decided on that yet, but that's quite a way into the future because it doesn't look like there's a lot of wood laying about where we cut those trees down, and that's going to sell to where we had before we hit the sleep trigger. We had 75,000 meters of wood in there. So I think that little income from the sawmill is going to keep going for quite a while. Obviously we have got a few more trees around that lake that we just purchased. I don't think there's any up the top end that we can get to. They're all out of bounds. Maybe by then we've got some cows. We've got another revenue stream to take over from the wood. Or maybe by then we've bought another plot of land that's got more trees on it. We'll possibly keep that sawmill until we've got no more wood to go through it. Probably be the sensible idea. Field around it, plough this original field up, plant grass, and take it from there. Just keep silage going in the background as a little bit of a money maker. We don't need to sell the silage if we're desperate for money. We'll store it up, sell it when it's a top dollar. Even do that with our wood products. Obviously at the moment I'm just selling them every morning because we need the money, but hopefully we'll get to a point where we can start keeping them until they're at their maximum value. Ideally that's where you want to get to in game, where you've got different things to sell at different points of the year, so you've got a steady revenue coming in rather than, I've done games before where everything on the farm you sell in January, so January's a proper way hay month, where you go out and buy new equipment and stuff like that, and then the rest of the year you're relying on any productions that you've got to keep money rolling in, or if you haven't got any productions, you're just surviving until the following January when you get another good payday again. Pleased we found that collectible. I genuinely haven't gone looking for them. I don't actually know where they are. One was just a bit obvious that all of a sudden there was a hut in the middle of nowhere that had to be there for a reason. It could be there for a different reason, but it just seemed like a good place to hide a collectible. Some decent money behind us before we start really looking at buying equipment. Nothing in farming world is cheap. so also the front mower doesn't miss too much. November, December, grass should be ready to start getting in March. Rented track. So we'll finish this mow, I think, because we've got to go into the shop to buy the mower anyway. We'll do a sneak peek, not sneaky leak. We'll have a quick sneak peek at the second hand market. Just in case, you never know, sometimes you drop lucky. Normally I don't, but you never know. Try this one. As you can see by my road, I never ever get straight. They have got GPS installed, but I have no idea how to work it. Did probably 6 weeks ago decide I was going to learn how to use it, like I learned how to use Courseplay, and then thought, you know what, with the new game coming out, I don't think I'm going to get that much use out of it, so is it worth putting myself through the stress of trying to learn something new when I'm really not going to be using it? I'm one of the people that hasn't pre-ordered 25. I think I will pre-order 25. I'm probably going to go for the collector's edition because I just, for some weird reason, like the idea of that ignition key, which I'll probably use for 5 minutes and then decide that, yeah, it's a bit of a faff. The other reason I wasn't going to pre-order it was because I sort of convinced myself that I'm not going to jump straight on the bandwagon of 25 not until some mods out, because, let's face it, mods make this game, make it a lot more enjoyable, also make it as easy or difficult as you want it to be. But I'm also one of these that as soon as I watch a couple of videos of other people playing it, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, do you know what, let's bite the bullet and just get it. also got a bit of cake too. So enjoy the mowing. nearly complete. Cake is a distant memory. I think we will just about have time to finish the loan. Get to the shop, check out the second-hand market, buy the baler before we close the episode. And I think I will start the baling. I don't know if I'll get it finished, but we'll find out in the next episode where I got to. I'll definitely get it started. Building anything, but that makes the terrain interesting. This obviously our original plot of land, we didn't mow that one stage early, so we won't get as much grass off of that as we may have done. But I really wanted to buy this plot of land whilst we had some money in the bank, rather than it all getting taken up with loans and rentals and things like that. So mowing is complete. That folded up. Let's get the front one off and fold it up. Take the mower back to the shop. Bit of air there. But it's a rental tractor, so hey ho. So drop you there. We'll drop you there. Move out of the way. Save some diesel. Return mowers. Done. Right, let's have a look in the second-hand shop. Oh, look at that tractor. We can't afford it. We can't really afford a great deal at the moment, but let's just... Are we gonna drop? Lucky no. Right, okay, so we are going to buy our very own baler. We are going to go for the quick bale because we can afford it. We are... What brand shall we go for? Are we going to go for case tractors for a change? Yeah, let's do that. Do we want a rear hitch on it? We don't really need one. No. We do want the silage additive tank. We are going to do our foil in bright pink because it makes it so easy to see on the field. Let's make it case red and Yeah, it looks mean, doesn't it, with black wheels on it. 61,000 buy. And we are next to skint again. So, on that bombshell, we will end this episode. I will get the baling started, maybe finished off camera, and we'll see you all next time. So thanks for watching, and catch you next time out.
The sun's sinking low, painting fields in golden light. The cattle graze slow as day turns into night. Tractor in the barn, day's work finally done. Peace settles in underneath the setting sun. Grandpa's on the porch, rocking to and fro, with a carved wooden pipe, watching the fireflies glow. The crickets start to sing a soft evening tune. The shadows grow long beneath the rising moon. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings a sigh, with a carved wooden pipe, watching the fireflies glow. The crickets start to sing a soft evening tune, as shadows grow long beneath the rising moon. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings a sigh, with the stars up above and the clear country sky. Worries fade away as night begins to charm. Nothing feels as right as sunset on the farm. The fields are quiet now, not a soul around, just the whispering wind and the old house gentle sound. Mama's in the kitchen, making one last meal, with love in every bite, a warmth you can feel. Kids are in their beds, tuckered out from play, dreaming of adventures they had through the day. Hay bales stacked up high, standing tall and proud, underneath the blanket of the evening shroud. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings a sigh, with a carved wooden pipe, watching the fireflies glow. The crickets start to sing a soft evening tune, as shadows grow long beneath the rising moon. Sunset on the farm, day's end brings a sigh, with the stars up above in the clear country sky. Worries fade away as night begins to charm. Nothing feels as right as sunset on